The goal here is to track Mailto clicks in Google Analytics as events and then later tie them to goals. What we also want to do is separate each Mailto click in case you have a contact 1, contact 2, etc. as different events based on the label. So you can see if you're not familiar with the Mailto click, you click, launches your iMail, your Outlook, in my case Thunderbird, and populates it with that. Now they may not send the email, we can't track beyond that, but we can track that click. So you can play that ratio back in your mind. Fresh website, default WordPress theme, pretty fresh Google Tag Manager. I actually worked through this a second ago and my mic was playing games with me. But what you need to do, we're going to have two tags overall. We're going to have one tag which is a click listener. So new tag, and this is going to be, we'll call it Mailto click listener. And you can really call it whatever you would like. But we do need to have the tag type be event listener, click listener. You don't need to do anything under advanced settings, but under firing rules, I'm going to actually click both of these. All pages is going to be in yours by default. Again, I just had to work through this, so I've already created this other rule. But I will show you exactly what this is. So your Mailto click rule, we're going to set that. So you need to go to firing rules plus rule. I named it Mailto clicks. Name it whatever you want. The important part is you hit this drop down, you hit event, drop down equals gtm.click. Hit your little plus here. Mine is created because my mic played games. Element URL contains. So all this is doing is saying anytime we have our click listener, which is a tag, anytime someone clicks on a tag or a click that is Mailto, we trigger a GTM click, which is this event named Mailto clicks. That's all you need to know. We're done with this tag. We're going to save it out. Now we need a tag that triggers event when that Mailto tag is triggered. So we're going to do tag. Let's go ahead and call this one Mailto click. We'll just call it event. This is going to be I'm using a universal analytics. So in my install, my Google Tag Manager container has universal analytics. If you have classical analytics or asynchronous, you're going to use that. You do need your tracking ID. So to get that, go to your analytics account, admin tracking info, tracking code. This normally takes a minute to load. You can grab it out of the JavaScript in the middle. I recommend grabbing it right here from the top. Get the UA and everything. Don't use mine. Use your own. Don't enable advertising features. You need to change it to event. Your category, just name it email. Click. I pretty much do my action at click. Label. Go ahead and click this little drop down. You can actually type it in, but it's right here. Element URL. So this is where we separate it. So if they click on Mailto 1, 2, 3, this separates it out. Now we need our firing rule. You're not going to use your all pages rules. So literally, if this is all you're doing within your Google Analytics install, all you'll need to do is have two rules. Go ahead and click on your Mailto clicks. Save that one. And you are done. Save this out. Create version. It's going to be version 3. This was a brand new account before mic issues. Either way, it's saved out. I'm going to publish this. Publish it so it's live. I'm going to go back here to my website. I'm going to go ahead and reload it. I believe it works via iframe, so it wouldn't matter if I reload because the server is remote. Either way. Events take a minute to log. All your data takes a minute to log. So we're going to look at real time. You can see I sent tests and I deleted the tags. I was cheating a bit, but that's literally all you do. So what we're going to do, and you'll see it creep in from the right here per second. In fact, I don't want to do the last 30 minutes. I want to do real time. So test 1, I'm going to close that. Test 2, I am going to close that as well. Test 3. So we're going to see 3 bars creep in from the right here in our real-time events, and there they are. So that's our 1, 2, and 3. So we know it works. Now if you want to tie those to a goal because you know it already works, admin, always create a filtered profile, and then you have your all website data. You need an unfiltered profile. Goals plus new goal, and again I created this, cheating, custom, name it email. Change that to type to event. Next step, I'm not going to create this because I already have it, but this is where the screen will look similar to what I have as soon as it starts responding. And email click. You don't want to set the label because then you would just track one. You wouldn't track contact 1, 2, 3 as the same goal, and really you just want to track emails as the same goal unless you want to separate it out, but you get 20 Google Analytics goals per view. So I recommend just being able to see that complete breakdown within the events. But that's how you track Mailto clicks as events within Google Analytics and also tie them to goals. Just give me a holler if you have any questions.